Good morning, dear soul. Before the rush of the world enters, before the tasks and to-dos begin to speak, there is this sacred moment yours, and yours alone. This breath, this heartbeat, this morning light, this is where your power begins. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it is an energetic doorway, a key that opens you to the beauty, joy, and flow that already surrounds you. It is the practice of remembering that life is not happening to you, it's happening for you, and sometimes through you. Each grateful thought you think sends a message to your body. We are safe here. We are loved here. Each time you whisper, "Thank you," you water the garden of your life with peace, presence, and abundance. Louise Hay reminds us, what we give out, we get back. Oh, so when you begin your day in gratitude, you create a ripple of goodness that flows through everything. Your thoughts, your relationships, your health, your opportunities, your joy. Gratitude aligns you with what's already working. It shifts your gaze from lack to love. It softens fear and brings clarity. It is not about pretending life is perfected. It is about choosing to see the good that is already here. Each grateful thought plants seeds of joy. No, you don't have to fix everything before you feel grateful. You don't have to wait for things to be better. You can begin now with your breath, with your body, with this moment. Let today be a declaration, not of stress, not of worry, not of resistance, but of appreciation. Let it be the day you risen not just from your bed, but into your power, into your alignment, into the truth that what you focus on with love expands. So let us begin the day intentionally, with stillness, with softness, with grace. Now pause. Take a deep grounding breath. Place your hand on your heart and say aloud with warmth and presence, "I am grateful for this moment, this body, this breath. Today is a gift and I receive it fully." Yes, let that be your opening note, your energetic reset, the beginning of a beautifully aligned day. Gratitude is more than a spiritual practice, it's also a powerful tool for transformation, backed by science. Studies in neuroscience and psychology show that when we focus on what we're thankful for, we begin to change the very wiring of our brains. It's called neuroplasticity, and it means we're not stuck with yesterday's mindset. We can choose again. We can renew our mental patterns through intention, repetition, and presence. Just as Louise Hay taught us that every thought we think is creating our future, modern research shows that gratitude, focused thoughts, quiet stress centers in the brain, regulate mood, and improve mental health. When you start the morning by saying, "I am grateful for this breath," you're doing more than forming a nice thought. You're literally redirecting your attention away from fear and toward peace. And that shift begins to echo through every system of the body. Gratitude lifts cortisol and lowers anxiety. It improves focus, sleep, digestion, and decision-making. But even more than that, it invites a new way of living, one where life is not something to endure, but something to celebrate. Louise often reminded us, every thought we think is creating our future, and that means each grateful thought is a seed, a spark, a magnet for more goodness to flow in. The more you focus on what's working, the more working things show up. The more you affirm peace, the more calm moments find you. The more you choose appreciation, the more life becomes appreciable. It all begins in the mind. A single thought leads to a new emotion. That emotion leads to a different behavior. That behavior shifts your reality, and it doesn't require hours of effort. It only asks for a few sincere, conscious breaths. It asks for presence. It asks for your willingness to say, even now, I choose gratitude. Let this be your anchoring truth. I choose grateful thoughts, and my life reflects joy. Say it gently now. Let it be a whisper of peace. I choose grateful thoughts, and my life reflects joy. You are not at the mercy of your past mindset. You are the one steering. And with each morning, you begin in appreciation. You create a life that begins to mirror it back. Each morning, you wake up inside a miracle your body. Before your first thought, before your feet touch the ground, your heart is beating, your lungs are breathing, and your cells are singing their quiet symphony of life. And yet, how often do we forget to thank this sacred vessel? How often do we move through the day criticizing it, ignoring it, or pushing it past its limits? Gratitude invites us to return to reconnect, to soften, to listen, to feel the pulse of life running through our chest. And remember, this body is a blessing. Your body has carried you through joy and pain. It has held your stories, your memories, your emotions. It has healed when you were hurt. It has adapted when you asked more of it, and it has never stopped showing up for you. Louise Hay lovingly taught that our bodies hear every thought, and when we speak to our bodies with love, something profound happens. They respond, they relax, they begin to heal. When you begin the day by saying, "Thank you, feet, for walking me through this life," you shift from expectation to appreciation. You turn a routine moment into a sacred one. Breathe in deeply now and feel the air fill your lungs. Notice the warmth of your skin. Place your hand over your heart and feel its gentle rhythm. There is so much to be thankful for. The breath that sustains you, the spine that holds you upright, the hands that let you create, hold, and serve, the legs that carry you forward, step by step. This morning, bless your body not for how it looks, but for what it allows. It is not a project. It is not a problem. It is your sacred home. Let us affirm together, I honor my body and all it does for me. I am strong, safe, and whole. Repeat that with reverence. I honor my body and all it does for me. I am strong, safe, and whole. You do not need to fix yourself to feel gratitude. You only need to recognize how much love already lives in your body. It is working for you in ways you can't even see. Return to it, thank it, speak kindly to it, for it is listening always. As we awaken to this new day, it is not just the air we breathe or the body we move that sustains us. It is love, love in its many forms. A smile from a stranger, a friend who listens, the comfort of family, the spark of shared laughter, the unspoken warmth of knowing, I am not alone. Gratitude for connection is an act of healing, because when we appreciate the love we've known, we become more open to receiving more of it. And we also begin to recognize that we are part of that flow, givers as well as receivers. Louise Hay often reminded us, what we give out, we get back. When we offer love with sincerity, when we see others through eyes of kindness, we call forward more compassion, more community, more light. This includes simple expressions, the good morning text, the hand on a shoulder, the shared silence that says, I see you. It also includes our relationship with ourselves, the courage to speak our truth, the grace to forgive our past, the joy of simply being who we are without shrinking. Gratitude for connection softens loneliness and transforms isolation into possibility. It reminds us that life is meant to be shared not in perfection, but in presence. And even if today you feel distant or alone, let this moment be a gentle remembering. You are already part of the great web of love. Someone is thinking of you. Someone is grateful for you. And you too have so much love still to give. So bless the ones who've held you. Bless the ones who've taught you. Bless the ones you've helped. And bless the path of love still unfolding before you. Let this be your morning declaration. I am thankful for the love I give and receive. My life is rich with connection. Again, breathe it in. I am thankful for the love I give and receive. My life is rich with connection. Let this gratitude ripple through your relationships today. Let it fill your words, your presence, your gaze. Because the more you see love, the more it sees you. Gratitude becomes even more powerful when we extend it beyond the easy moments. When we look at life's challenges and say, even here, something is working for me. This is not denial. It's deep wisdom. It's the inner knowing that every detour, every delay, every heartbreak has held within it a seed of your transformation. Louise Hay taught us to speak lovingly to the parts of our lives that didn't go as planned. To say to ourselves, I am willing to learn. I am willing to grow. I am willing to forgive. When we do this, we shift from resistance to readiness. We no longer fight life, we flow with it. We no longer shrink in shame, we rise in self-trust. Failures become feedback. Discomfort becomes data. Pain becomes a passageno, an end. And we realize the lesson was never punishment. It was preparation. Gratitude invites us to see that every difficult moment we've lived through has shaped us into someone more compassionate, more capable, more real. It lets us bless the past, not because it was perfect, but because it grew us. This includes forgiving others and ourselves. Letting go of resentment is an act of self-liberation. Saying, "Thank you for teaching me. I release you now," is one of the most powerful ways we reclaim our peace. And in this space of release, something beautiful happens. Our inner wisdom becomes louder than our fear. Our intuition strengthens. We begin to trust that life is not random, it is responsive. Say it now with presence and strength. Every experience serves me. I trust the process of life. Again, as a whisper of power, every experience serves me. I trust the process of life. Let those words be your anchor when the path isn't clear. Let them remind you that growth is always happening, even when it's quiet, even when it hurts. You are becoming, you are rising, and life is gently, lovingly guiding you forward. So often, our minds are already ahead of us, running into the next meeting, solving tomorrow's problem, chasing after a version of life that hasn't yet arrived. But what if today you paused? What if, just for this morning, you stepped off the treadmill of rushing and dropped gently into the now? This moment, yes, this one is already enough. The sunlight warming your face, the quiet hum of morning stillness, the breath rising and falling in your chest without effort or permission. Gratitude lives here, not in the far-off future, not in the achievement, but in the stillness of now. Louise Hay taught us that healing begins with presence, because when we are present, we are available to love, to insight, to joy, to truth. And when we're caught in the past or panicking about the future, we miss the treasure in front of us. This day, this body, this opportunity to be alive. Gratitude brings you back not with force, but with grace. You can practice this anywhere, while brushing your teeth, while feeling your feet on the ground, while watching the steam rise from your tea. Each ordinary moment holds a doorway to peace, and all you have to do is notice. Let this be your choice today, to choose presence over pressure, to meet this moment with appreciation instead of urgency, to return to yourself again and again with gentleness. You don't have to escape the present to find joy. You only have to open to it. Let's anchor that truth with this affirmation. The present moment is a treasure. I receive its gifts with open arms. Breathe it in slowly. The present moment is a treasure. I receive its gifts with open arms. And now, let's make it tangible. Try this simple practice. List 3 things you're grateful for right now. They don't need to be big or profound, just honest. A cup of water, a message from a friend, the ability to breathe deeply, speak them aloud, or write them down with love. Let this practice be your reset knee. Time the day pulls you away. Let it remind you, joy lives in the now, not because everything is perfect, but because your awareness makes it sacred. Gratitude is the hand that opens the present, and the more you open, the more there is to receive. As this morning reflection draws to a close, know this: your grateful thoughts are not small. They are not passive. They are powerful. Gratitude is not a momentary emotion. It is a force zone that shifts energy, opens hearts, rewires the mind, and draws in more good than you ever imagined. The more often you begin your day with thankfulness, the more life seems to align. Doors open, tension softens, unexpected blessings arrive because you've tuned your awareness to receive them. Louise Hay taught us that we are never stuck, that with a single new thought, a new choice, a new intention, we can begin again. And what better way to begin than with appreciation? Today, you have chosen to honor your breath. You've thanked your body. You've welcomed love. You've found growth in your past and peace in your present. And you've remembered that this moment, this one right now, was the foundation of a joyful life. This practice is not a one-time ritual. It's a way of living, a rhythm you can return to again and again, whether the day feels bright or heavy. Because gratitude isn't just for when things go right. It's what makes things go right. So tomorrow, and the day after, and the next time life feels chaotic, return here. Place your hand on your heart, take a breath, and remember, gratitude is always available. Joy is always within reach. Say these affirmations now to seal your intention. I greet each day with gratitude, and life greets me with blessings. My thankful heart draws in more to be thankful for. This day is filled with light because I choose to see it. Let them echo in your thoughts. Let them shape your choices. Let them guide you into a day filled not with pressure, but with presence. Not with rush, but with reverence. You are a powerful creator, and today you have created something beautiful. Gratitude, peace, joy, alignment. Carry that with you and let your day unfold from the energy of thanks.